Hello and welcome back to another video. So sorry that I haven't posted in so long. I just been super busy with school stuff and I just haven't had much time to upload and stuff. So what you have right here is the NFL 2024-2025 playoff schedule. And what we'll be doing with this today is we'll be doing our playoff predictions and we'll see who will go to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans and we'll see who will win it. And before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't yet. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I hope to keep an average schedule. I promise I'll start uploading at least once or twice a month. And without further ado, let's get started on the AFC side. First off is a great game. We got the 2 seed Buffalo Bills taking on the 7 Denver Broncos. And you probably already know what I'm going to think with this one. I know the Broncos did a huge upset against the Chiefs in Week 18, but come on. I'm picking the Buffalo Bills for this because Josh Allen is there, and I think he's a better prediction to bone. Next up, we got the 3 seed Baltimore Ravens versus 6 seed Pittsburgh Steelers. This is the same situation as the 2021 playoffs where the Patriots played the Bills. So this is the Ravens and Steelers' third time playing each other. And honestly, I think Lamar Jackson will do it with Russell Wilson because the Steelers have been falling off. They've been 0-6 since the last 6 games. So yeah, I'm going to pick Baltimore here to win this game 6-3. And here's an interesting one. The Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers. I honestly think I think the Chargers will upset the Texans because the Texans have been falling off. Even the Chargers have been getting a lot better. So I honestly think the Chargers will get this one, and then the Texans will be upset in the Houston playoffs in the divisional round. So yeah, I'm gonna think Justin Herbert will be able to beat C.J. Stroud. Here we got the Packers and Eagles on the NFC side. And this was the Week 1 Brazil game, and Jordan Love got his injury back then. So I honestly think the Eagles will do it with the Packers because the Packers lost to the frickin' Bears, which are literally, in my opinion, the worst team in the NFL, not the Titans or the Giants even, because the Giants literally destroyed the Colts in Week 17. So yeah, I'm picking Philadelphia here to win this game against the Packers. Now this one's a tough one. Commanders taking on the Bucks. I know the Bucks beat them in week 3 or something like that. I really thought the Bucks would probably get this win, Baker Mayfield. But Jaden Daniels, oh my god, he's been getting really better. He beat the Eagles. Beat a lot of great teams, so I honestly originally thought the Commanders would do it, but there's a slight feeling I think the Bucks might be able to do it. This one's an honestly tough one, so I have to pick the Bucks here instead of. I really wanted the Commanders to upset the Bucks, but I want Bucks for now. And here's a great one: the Rams taking on the Vikings. Have you been seeing the Vikings recently? Wow. They weren't expected to end off 14-3. They literally started undefeated at 5 or 6-0, and of course they lost to the Lions because it's Detroit, Goff, Campbell, and stuff. But I think the Vikings will be able to beat the Rams. The Rams have kind of been falling off recently, and the only reason why the Rams are in the playoffs is because everyone else in the NFC West has been eliminated. Here's the updated post wildcard schedule. So the Chargers will take on the Chiefs, Ravens will take on the Bills, the Vikings will take on the Detroit Lions, the Bucks will take on the Eagles. So this is a pretty cool, interesting playoff schedule so far. And I will now be showing you my predictions for each of these 4 games and seeing how they will go. First off will be the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Chargers. And I really want the Chargers to upset the Chiefs because you got Patrick Mahomes, which I do not. Well, no one wants to see it repeat, except for the refs, Taylor Swift, and that stuff. So I think Justin Herbert will be able to should be upset the Chiefs, and especially from what they did on Week 18 against the Broncos. Or Carson Wentz decided to do that on purpose so they can knock out the Bengals from the playoffs. Now, if this one watching is going to be happening, I'm definitely watching this one. The Bills taking on the Ravens. Lamar versus Josh Allen. And I hate to say it, Josh Allen is going to win this one. Because, he's done some amazing stuff. Did you watch the game against the 49ers? Oh my god, he's done perfect. He should be MVP all the way. So, yeah, sorry, Lamar. Josh Allen will probably be able to beat Baltimore and then move on to the AFC Championship game. Now, here's what was the game of the year back in Week 18. The Detroit Lions take on the Minnesota Vikings. And David Montgomery is coming back, so I feel like the Lions will be able to do it again. Unless, Jahmyr Gibbs gets an injury. And Gibbs has been carrying, especially during the Week 18 game. Gibbs has done a lot, so I wonder if Gibbs gets injured, I wonder what will happen. And here's the last one, the Eagles taking on the Bucks. And I'm just going to say it straight on, the Eagles are going to win this. Because the Bucks, they've been good, but they're not the best recently. They are better than the Falcons, I'll take that. But the Eagles, they're not going to have Jalen Hurts, but still, Eagles were super close to the number 1 seed, but after that loss to the Commanders, the Detroit Lions took it, so yeah, I'm picking Philadelphia here. Now here's the updated playoff bracket post-divisional round. So we got 2 interesting and fun games if these happen. We got the Chargers at the Bills and the Eagles versus Lions. That's an insane one right there. Now let's talk about both those championship games. The first game of the 2 is the Buffalo Bills versus the Chargers. And I'm not going to say the Chargers are going to upset the Bills. The Bills are that team, so they are going to be able to beat the Chargers. And then they'll head to the Super Bowl, maybe get their first ring. You'll never know. We'll talk about it in the next game. And here's the NFC Championship game. We got the Eagles versus the Lions. This one is going to probably be definitely a game of the year. If this actually happens, I'm going to say Lions take the win. If their whole defense is back and they don't get injured again, then the Lions will get this win and go to Super Bowl. And here it is, Super Bowl 59. We got the Buffalo Bills versus the Detroit Lions. Josh Allen versus Jared Goff. A rematch of Week 15. Let's see who will win this. So here's the Super Bowl. It's probably going to be tied at halftime, or it's probably going to be really high score, maybe like 40 plus points per each team. But I'm going with the Detroit Lions for the win. You literally got Gibbs, which drove so much touchdowns. Jake Bates with so much game-winning field goals. Buffalo Bills, you do got Josh Allen. He'll at least get the MVP. But Super Bowl MVP will probably be like Goff or Gibbs or something. But yeah, I'm going Detroit Lions for their first Super Bowl ring here. Alright, here you got the Detroit Lions for Super Bowl championships. And Bills Lions Super Bowl. That's literally the Super Bowl that everybody wants. So I hope this Super Bowl doesn't happen instead of, Chiefs Eagles. Because no one wants to see Chiefs Eagles, Chiefs 49ers. We already saw too much of that. So Bills Lions for Super Bowl. And Lions is championships. Well, if Bills win, that is alright. AFC East, why not? So yeah, that's it for the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Let's hope to see the Goff Campbell dynasty.